Hi, everyone. My name is Kristen Husted, and I'm an intuitive. I run a personal practice in Arizona called Well Balanced, helping people heal from the body, mind, and spirit. But lately, I've been called to deliver these higher wisdom messages from a spirit named Sophia. And Sophia is known as the wisdom of the ages, the feminine essence of the Holy Spirit. And how I got called to do this was about a year ago during my meditations. And when I was in deep trance meditation, I received a message from a beautiful spirit who was all shimmery and beautiful. And I asked who the spirit was, and they said Sophia. And then I asked who Sophia was, and I heard the words Holy Spirit. So after my meditation, I went to the internet and looked up what Sophia means. And Sophia means wisdom of ages, the feminine essence of the Holy Spirit. And she connects heaven and earth together. So we are in a very transformative time right now, and we are walking into this new age of enlightenment. And these are wisdom tips, wisdom messages for how to navigate this new era that is upon us. And there's a lot of information coming. I don't know if you've been following any of my uh, YouTube channel posts, but they go in sync. I mean, they talk about how there's new energy on the land, how there's going to be a great earth rift, how that earth rift will then move us into more unity consciousness, bringing us more into the gifts of our innate abilities, our spiritual gifts, which will also arise within us more unity consciousness, even with the galactic beings in the world, and how this love energy is going to actually help support us in moving forward in a totally different life than we had been living previously. So it would make sense that the wisdom of ages would come down and help us navigate these times of change. Now, it's been very fascinating as an intuitive and in my own practice for the last 9 years. This wisdom has been coming through, helping my clients individually. But I have been called to deliver this message on a more global level. I've been on YouTube now with this new message of hope for about a month now, or a month and a half. And it's been my privilege and my honor to be a translator for this higher wisdom. So, with that being said, this next message from Sophia is about tips on how to live your life. And at first, I was going to name it the power of intentions, but really it goes into much more than just intention. So she'll start off with teaching us about the power of intention. And then she'll go on to teach about the nature of energy and how our reality is formed by conscious thoughts. And then she'll go in to talk about being non-judgmental and being unity consciousness and how powerful that will be. And then from there, it's about walking away from the narrative of fear and walking into the abundant mindset and living as if you already have it. Because again, if energy is real, and we're creating our own reality, then what we align to will come forth. And she keeps saying, especially if it has unity consciousness and service to all attached to it. Next, she goes into talking about using your imagination to create, because we are creative beings. You're either going to create lack of or not enough, or you can create abundance. And the choices are, we're always creating. That's who we are. So she'll talk about that. And then she'll also talk about helpful ways to release negative looping thoughts that we all find ourselves in, because those thoughts have been hardwired into our system neurologically. And so then we pull them up every day, and then we restate the very nature of a reality that we don't want to be in. And so, in order to move into new consciousness, you have to change your thoughts. And so, she talks about being a master of your mind. So, this is a powerful message. I will read it slow and help you to assimilate it and take your time. Go over this as many times as you need to. I do want to say that I loved the input that you guys gave me on the PowerPoint I did the other day with the message. I will do that when I can. But there are two books coming out from this higher wisdom. One I'm going to upload this week, and it's called The Quick Guide to the Modern Era of Sophia's Wisdom. And that's just going to be a quick guide to help stabilize you until the other book that I believe is going to come out this summer in 2026 is going to be the modern era of Sophia's wisdom. So really, this wisdom is saying, hey, there's a new energy upon the land. We're walking into a time that we've never been before. And so therefore, there needs to be wisdom teachings upon our land in order for us to navigate these changes. Now, I'm not the only one receiving this wisdom. What I was told by Sophia in another channeled message was thousands upon thousands of people are getting the same message and having it delivered in a different way because different people align with different frequencies and align with different ways of the messages come through. And so maybe the way that they're delivering the message through me aligns for you, and maybe the way it's delivered through someone else is going to align to you as well. And so you're going to be literally learning the same lesson through different avenues. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and start the message for today. And this is titled Tips on Living a Powerful Life. Today, we want to talk about intentions and the power behind them. When you set an intention, you bring forth the energy of the universe with you because you are mighty in spirit. When a human sets an intention forth, they align to the power that is within. And this power is the energy of great change. For this is the power of all that is. Your intentions align to you the desires of your heart, which is your connection to the divine. Your heart will lead the way in this next generation. This next era of change is upon you. Each day when you arise, set the intention for what you want to manifest, what you want to bring forth into your life. And if this intention has with it love for all, then it will have accelerated energy upon it. We are asking each soul to align their heart to love. And within this power, this connection to the heart, you will aid in the evolution of your world personally and globally, for that is how powerful intentions are. Now we want to talk about setting group intentions and the strength behind numbers. Think of it this way. If you have a lamp and set it upon a hill, it will give off light. But how mighty the light will become when 2, 3, 4, or even thousands of lights join that light upon the hill. The glow from the lights will be so bright that all will be able to see. When a group of people gather together and set the intention to bring love and healing to the world, watch out, because that love energy is amplified and will radiate in and through all beings upon the earth. This is the nature of energy. It cannot be created or destroyed, but rather transformed through your intentions to do so. For all of you are very powerful beings, and when you gather in the name of love, massive transformation will occur. Now we want to talk about dimensions again. If everything is energy, and energy is infinite in nature, that means you are infinite in nature. And if energy cannot be created or destroyed, but rather transformed, that means you cannot be destroyed, for death is an illusion. Your earthly body will be transformed back into your spirit body once you leave the earth. Why we are telling you this is that is the very nature of reality. You cannot be destroyed, for you are made from the pure love energy of Source, God, Creator. Now let's go deeper. If energy is infinite in nature, and you are made of pure source energy, then you are infinite in nature. And if you are unlimited in nature, when you set your intention to do something, accomplish something, manifest something, you are setting forth all the power of the universe behind your desire to create. You can create anything you set your heart upon, and then use your mind to bring it forth. That is why it is imperative that you keep your mind calm and your heart aligned, because there is an enhanced energy in the land to help all people of the earth propel into this new age of awakening. What you think, you become. What you bless, blesses you back. And what you judge, judges you back. Moving forward in 2026 and on, whoever judges another or has ill will towards their brothers or sisters, that energy will come back tenfold to the person sending the judgment. You will receive a huge surge of negativity towards yourself, because this judgment, unforgiving energy, will not be supported in this new age of enlightenment. And as we have expressed, this earth is your school for learning. Therefore, any lessons you need to learn will come into your life to teach you, so that you may progress onto more love and abundance for all. Therefore, be diligent about what you entertain in your mind, for it is how you shape both your personal reality and the collective. Be open to change and seeing life from this new perspective of love and unity consciousness. Ask us open ended questions about what you desire, and we will guide your path. Each soul has come here to explore their gifts of the spirit, their soul's passion, and we are so very excited to assist. The time is now to walk into abundance and walk away from fear, which only robs your soul of life. Now you ask what to do when you are fearful, and we say both thank the fear and ask us for help. Love on each situation you find yourself in, and let go of the narrative in your head of the worst case scenario. That energy is quickly being dissolved through the alignment to compassion once a person decides to do so. Watch the magic happen. We say, and watch how your life will transform through the energy of love and gratitude. Use your imagination when you give thanks to a difficult situation. Seeing the love energy as a magic powder that you sprinkle upon your perceived problems. We say, use your imagination, always dreaming of grand possibilities for your life and the lives of others, for it is through your imagination that life is created. You will always be creating something, whether it is struggle or abundance. So use your God-given ability for manifesting to create love and joy. Sounds too easy, right? We say, try it. For the very life you are experiencing is nothing more than a conscious creation of energy that has been formed into matter through your attention and intention upon it. Nothing more, nothing less. Therefore, in order to change your reality, you will take away the limiting beliefs you once entertained and instead focus on the good of all. Focus on peace, and peace will come. Focus on love, and love will come. Focus on abundance, and abundance will come. That is our promise to you. We must also tell you that any negative, fear-based energy that you entertain can be neutralized by your love and joy. Remember, think in terms of energy. Like energy attracts like energy. Stay away from the judgment of a situation and stay in the flow. In the knowing your vibration, your frequency is creating the very life you're living. So why not think the best? Why not dream big? Why not live as if? For in doing so, you will bring forth the desires of your heart, especially if it is for the greater good of all. Make a list of what you want to accomplish, what you want to dream of. Write it down. Write it as if you already have it. Write it with the feeling and emotion of how it feels to be living this life. Do this daily if you desire, for it will only bring forth abundance. Then let it go. Because when you ask, you shall receive, and many times better. You ask what to do when your head goes negative, and we say, first, notice your thoughts without judgment. Acknowledge how you feel, and then thank your feelings, for they are your best teachers. Ask your fear, anxiety, or negative thoughts what they want you to let go of or release. Then breathe in through your heart the feeling of love, and then exhale your negative beliefs. See this thought, this worry travel out of you and up to the heavens. See your creator neutralizing the dense energies and dissolving its effects on you and others. Thank spirit for doing this. And then the most important thing, restate the desired feelings, situation, or what you would like to achieve. Breathe in that new idea, that new thought, that new emotion, and let it settle into your heart. For your heart is the gateway to the divine. That is enough for now. Thank you, Sophia. And that is such a powerful message. And as I was reading it, I got the message that you can use this as a meditation. And you could use this message to go to sleep to rewire your thinking, to wake up to. You can just kind of fast forward through the intro and just tap into the message. So I'm going to leave you with that. That was a beautiful message, a lot of wisdom on how to navigate life in this new age of awakening. Thank you and have a great day.